Okay, it's time to rip the plaster off. Ah! LinkedIn have just handed you a massive opportunity, but 99% of people are completely oblivious to it. While everyone else is busy using pissy little hook templates or resharing motivational quotes, LinkedIn has just launched vertical video. And I know what you're thinking, this isn't anything new, Chris. Vertical video has been around for ages. Yeah, well, not in LinkedIn it hasn't, because this isn't just another update. This is LinkedIn rewriting the rules of engagement. And the best part, hardly any of your competitors are using it yet. And if you act now, you can get ahead of the curve pretty fast. So today, I'm going to show you how to dominate this little tiny corner of the internet before everyone else catches on. Here's what we're covering. 1. Why LinkedIn's new vertical video feature is your chance to stand out and stop being boring. 2. How to make videos that get seen, shared, and celebrated. 3. What to do after you hit post so you can milk every ounce of value from your content. And number 4, the rookie mistakes that will make you look like an absolute amateur and how to avoid them. This is your chance to own LinkedIn video before everyone else jumps on the bandwagon and ruins it. So you're probably thinking, why is this worth your time when you're already juggling 16,500 other things? But the truth is, this isn't just a shiny new feature, this is a massive shift in how LinkedIn works. And there are 4 reasons why you need to hop on it ASAP. Firstly, demand is huge, but supply is tiny. Hardly anyone is making videos. It's an open field and the bar is ridiculously low. Plus, most of the people who are making videos are still in the early learning stages, which is kind of like going to a pub quiz with Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. You don't have to be a genius. You can smash it just by knowing what the capital of France is. Next, LinkedIn's algorithm actually wants you to win. LinkedIn are pushing video hard right now. They're pushing it harder than your nan pushes leftover Sunday dinners. They want this to succeed. And if you hop on board now, it's like free reach on steroids. You will be rewarded as an early adopter. Number 3. The users on LinkedIn actually share the content. The whole platform is full of people who are desperate to look knowledgeable and clever and insightful. And people share shit if it makes them look cool. So your job is to make videos worth sharing. And when your video gets shared, it automatically gets shown to their connections. And when people share your video, it's not just seen by their connections, it's seen by their connections' connections. And if their connections' connections interact, it's then shown to their connections' connections. I'll stop. And number 4, this window isn't going to stay open forever. As I said, right now, there is barely any competition, but this won't last. As more and more creators catch on, the competition will get tougher and LinkedIn will start prioritizing the better content. Anyway, now you're sold on why LinkedIn video actually matters, let's talk about how to actually make it work. And a spoiler alert here, you don't need a $2,000 camera or a full-on production team. Here's how to get started with what you've already got. Because all you really need is, drum roll please, your phone. Seriously, that's it. If you really want to push the boat out, grab a lapel mic and a cheap tripod, but you don't need to spend over 30 quid. And natural light is your best friend, so just stand in front of a window. Or if you're permanently stuck indoors, confined within a room and chained to your desk like I am, then just buy a 25 quid ring light. Boom, you're ready. So now, let's talk hooks, because the first 3 seconds of your video are going to make or break it. If you don't hook your audience immediately, they're gone, which is exactly why I did that stupid thing with the plaster. So here are a couple of hooks that you can try just to stop people scrolling. Here's why your current approach isn't working. You've been doing this wrong your whole career. Let me explain. This one tip will completely change how you desired outcome. All in all, your hook just needs to grab attention and spark some curiosity so people go, I wonder what they're gonna say next. Number 3. Don't skip the subtitles. 85% of LinkedIn users watch video with the sound off. So if you're not adding subtitles, you're basically whispering into a vacuum. And they're dead easy to do. Just get a free tool like CapCut. It's quick, it's easy, and it makes your video more engaging and more accessible. Alternatively, if you really can't be arsed, LinkedIn will just add them for you. Number 4, keep it vertical, not this way. That way. This new LinkedIn feed is optimized for vertical or portrait videos, which is great because it means you don't actually have to overthink it. You can just hold your phone up and hit record because you don't need to obsess over production quality. Your audience cares a lot more about what you're saying than they do about your video looking like it's been shot by Steven Spielberg. And number 5, the last part in this section. don't neglect the caption. The text that you post alongside the video shouldn't be an afterthought. It's your chance to add extra context and hook viewers that might not watch the whole video. And you only need a paragraph, but this is your extra chance to have an extra hook to get people to watch more of you. But what do you do after you post? The video's live? You sit back and just wait for the likes to roll in? No, that's not how this works. Here's what to do next. Reply to every comment, ask follow-up questions, and start conversations. The more you engage and the more you speak to people, the more LinkedIn is likely to push your video to them and bigger audiences too. This part is just as important as the creation of the video. And once you do this, start paying attention to your metrics. Which videos are getting the most reach? Which videos are getting the most engagement? Which hooks are landing best? And most importantly, which videos are creating the most inbound conversations, call bookings, lead magnet downloads, and ultimately leads. Now, to wrap things up, 3 really crucial points. Firstly, don't make your videos about you. It's about them. Otherwise, they won't watch. Secondly, don't start your videos with, "Hey guys, happy Friday." Just get to the point. And thirdly, don't overload with all these flashy transitions and like unicorns and sparkles and all that shit. Keep it simple. Now remember, one video isn't going to make you a star. You're probably going to need to execute for about 90 days to get some reliable data. So don't sit there and cry when your first couple of videos only get 7.5 likes. If you take this seriously, you'll realize that LinkedIn are actually handing you the keys to growth. And if you want to see how you can piece together a complete content strategy for the next 6 to 12 months, you can watch this video where I go into a lot more detail and show you exactly what to do. That's it for this one. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you in this video next. If you're not watching on YouTube, there'll probably be a blank space. So go over to YouTube.